chat. Also, oh my god, hold on, dude. Is the lighting weird to is it look weird to anyone else? Does the camera look fucking weird to anyone else? Hold on. Oh my god, dude. Like, what is going on? It's like super high contrast or something. Ugh. The camera is also like in a weird fucking angle. It's not even bright out right now. That's why I'm like, this is weird. It's like very high contrast right now. Oh my god. No! It's just fucking cold and miserable. I'm just cold and miserable. And I'm so annoyed. I don't even know how to fucking fix this. Nope, it's not that. It's not fucking that. Oh my god. Yeah, there's like an Arctic freeze hitting us or some shit. Whatever. I'm just I can't have another fucking thing to I'm just leaving it. It's fine. Yeah, it's that cold. Bops have to be in sweaters right now. Oh my god. Dude, I'm so fucking annoyed. I wanted to like be like, okay, this week will be resting and I will at least get some editing done and I'll just try to make it like a self-care week. Nope. Computer immediately crashes. I'm fucking freezing because the floor is like so fucking cold. I'm having to wear like 2 pairs of socks. My injury is not improving. My doctor thinks it's either a torn muscle or a torn tendon or ligament or something. She agrees with our assessment, essentially. She gave me some like topical medicine for it. So I'm trying that. Hopefully that helps. It was like kind of painful to put on though, because I had to put it directly on where it fucking hurts, so that sucks. And we don't even get snow. It's just cold and I'm dehydrated as shit. Like, Dude, I'm so... Yeah, she said, like, it isn't severe, so she's not super worried. She said I should be better in, like, 3 weeks, and if it's not, like, better in 3 weeks, then we, like, will maybe do some physical therapy or something like that, but, like... Yeah. I have permission to walk on the treadmill again, as long as I'm not wearing shoes. I don't have permission to, like, leave the house, essentially, because wearing shoes is not an option. Ugh. Yeah, it's not, like, that cold right now. It's just, like, at night it gets really fucking cold. So... But it's, like, just around freezing. It's not, like, cold, cold. Thank you, welcome. Oh, fuck. I was like, oh shit, did I forget my coffee? I have my coffee. I made that real good. Yum. You? No. Obviously not you. I'm talking to the person who just fucking subscribed. I'm thanking the person who just gave me money. Obviously. Good. No, that's valid. He's been pissing me off. I do not like when it is not about me. So annoying. But anyway, it's supposed to get it to, like... not up to... down to... Fucking hell. It's supposed to get down to, like... 28 or something this weekend, so maybe we'll get snow. Hopefully we get snow. Who knows? Yeah, the Ted Cruz index for Texas. It's like the Waffle House index. Speaking of which, is Waffle House closing? Okay, he's learned nothing. Okay. Ooh, that sounds warm. Is Thailand warm right now? Thailand sounds like it would be warm right now. Now I want coconut rice. Oh, rainy season's even better. One of my favorite things or places and times of year. My favorite is the rainy season in Hawaii. Peak with all the chickens. It's so humid. I fucking love it. Nothing is better than a tropical climate when it's in the rainy season. So nice. We get that every once in a while in the summer. But that's only when we're getting a heat wave. But God, I love it. It's like a rainforest. But I also just kind of love the rain at any point. When it's like pouring down rain is like peak weather for me personally. Like torrential downpour, peak weather. I love it. Nothing dries here either. You have to like put it through the dryer. It gets so fucking humid. See, I actually really like running in the rain when it's pouring down rain, even if it's cold. It's nice. It's nice. But I'm also the type of person that owns maybe one umbrella that is probably broken and I never use it, and I don't think I own snow, or wait. See, I default called them snow boots. Rain boots. The only time I wear rain boots is in the snow. Or if it like fits the outfit, I guess. But yeah. Yeah, no. Like, what's a rain jacket? I don't use those. Like, oh, it's raining outside? Bet. I'm just gonna not put makeup on. Free shower. We're chilling. Okay, so, I know that it says that we're gonna plan stuff today. I don't know. I'm just gonna be, this week was a wash. I'm basically just gonna shift everything I was planning to do this week to next week. So next week will be my editing week. And the following week, which is, hold on, let me check. I think the last one I've got, so I had stuff cute for the first week. Yeah. If I film the first week of February, I should be set. I should be safe still. If I film not the whole first week of February, but just one of those days I lock in and do some filming, and then the rest of the week I have to quickly edit that shit so that I can have it good. So I think Monday we'll do some planning, because I just need to figure out what the fuck the video I'm filming is. Videos, plural, I'm filming are, how to like lock in for that filming day. I think we'll just plan that on Monday. My brain is annoyed right now. Maybe I should. I'm literally streaming on Twitch later. That's the nighttime. I don't know. I don't want to fully planned out. Maybe I shouldn't. Yeah. Let me just look at it. God. Also, I'm gonna be streaming probably right up until Teddy's stream, so we'll give it like a 10-minute little swap over break. Yeah, so we'll end at like 1:50. So that just so I have time to swap it over. Is this the one? No. Yeah. No. Goddamn. Oh wait, actually no, it is. It is. Never mind. That is what I wanted. yet. Okay. Did I not? That's annoying. I thought that I had already made a fucking planner page for that, but I guess I didn't. I swear that I did. Whatever, fuck it. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, let's actually plan stuff. Never mind, let's plan stuff. Of course it's not gonna work. Okay, there it is. Alright. I have to remove all the Marin stuff out. Okay, it's the 23rd. I am filming on the 4th. Maybe I'll film the video on the Wednesday and then do the photo sets Tuesday. Because if I do... Ooh, I'm torn. Yeah, okay. What is with your perpetual fucking victim complex in my chat? Like, genuinely. I don't fucking understand. Do you think this makes you endearing when you do this? It doesn't. It annoys me. I hate when people do this. This is my least favorite behavior that human beings do. Oh my god, I'm such a horrible person. Should I just end myself? Do you want me to feel bad? That doesn't make me full of empathy for you. That makes me full of pissed off. God. I'll write down the 3rd. 4th. just do both. I'll just do both of these. They'll both be the day that I film on. And then I'm posting the main video on February. I usually post on Sunday, but Valentine's Day is the 14th, so I feel like I'll post it the 14th. Right, I don't understand. There's so many people that do this, and like, I'd understand it if you were 12 maybe and hadn't learned anything about how to appropriately behave. I'm just streaming. No one is expecting you to do anything, because stream isn't about you. Like, what are you talking about? No one needs you to read fucking Wikipedia or do anything. Everyone needs you to behave yourself in chat because you're acting fucking ridiculous. What is your problem? Oh my god. It has nothing to do with education. The context is this guy is just... We're literally just hanging out, trying to plan shit, and he will like latch on to random words that I say and extrapolate that it's somehow about him and how he's a horrible person. Then he will try and constantly like demean himself in chat, and my assumption is to probably get everyone to be like, no, you're not like that, no, you're so awesome, oh my god. But like, we don't do that here. And it's just like weird attention seeking behavior that like you would expect from maybe like a teenager or someone in middle school, but like only adults are allowed here, and I expect everyone to behave like an adult and have like a grasp on how to like behave appropriately, because that's just absolutely fucking weird manipulative bullshit that I am honestly too old for at this point, and I don't have patience for. It's just very weird. It's just very weird behavior. Like someone who's constantly like, I'm so ugly, right? I'm so ugly. Aren't I so ugly? Tell me I'm so ugly. I'm so horrible. I'm so horrible and ugly and awful. Don't you agree? Like, it's so weird. Like, it's so weird. Like, I don't understand. Get a therapist. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, no, you're the most beautiful person in the world, just to like fucking make you feel better. I'm not here to stroke your fucking ego. It's very bizarre. It's very bizarre. And it's like a very thinly veiled attempt to get people who maybe aren't apt at recognizing that type of manipulation to... It's a way of manipulating them to say things that you want them to say. And a lot of people who enjoy crossing boundaries do things like this so that they can elicit a specific response out of you because they think that you're stupid and easy to manipulate. But I've been around the block and I'm not falling for this shit. I have dated enough men in middle school when I was a child that did this the same shit. I dumped them. And I was 12 and I figured that out. So can we grow up and behave ourselves like adults? That would be appreciated, as we are currently planning porn. So it would be weird if we were acting childish. So stop it. I mean, like, they're men now. As in, like, we're all adults now, but in middle school, they would act like that. Because it's childish behavior. Like, it's like, it's the same behavior where it's like, you reject a guy and he's like, oh, you're right, no one will ever date me, I'm so horrible, I should just, like, go Minecraft myself. Girl, did you think that changed my mind? Bye. I don't feel bad for you. You were the one who wasn't able to read the room and acted a fool. I'm not gonna coddle you afterwards. It's not how we act here. Anyway. Tangent over. Yes, we're planning porn right now. I'm planning Valentine's Day content. Ugh. 'Cause I'm trying to get back from my break and be productive, but then I hurt myself. So. The thing that I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna... I'll just hope that my foot is slightly more healed in a week and a half. Because I really want to wear shoes with the outfit. And I can't. Okay, also on a side note, do we think that they're gonna do the Fansly competition for February, or do you think we're gonna save it for March? What do we, because we also need to plan that. We need to plan that really badly. We need to have a plan for whenever that happens next. I don't know, they're not consistent, and it's annoying. Okay, you know what? I have the plot. I know what the plot is. Okay. Pop. We're doing a pop the cherry video. We're gonna do fake. I'm gonna fake being a virgin because it's a cherry sheep. And that's all I can think of, and I'm tired. I do have some things. I do have some. Here, hold on. Let me pull them up really fast. Let me hide that so I can pull them up. We can actually, yeah, we can diverge after I write down a kind of general idea of what I'm filming. We can do this, and then we can also make like a casual backup Valentine's Day outfit so that I can film something maybe that'll be easier, and then I can film the cherry video the week of Valentine's Day. But this is all dependent on if there's a fucking competition or not, because if there's a competition, I can't spend all of February filming shit. But if there is a competition and I'm like, shit, I do have stuff to film, what I'll probably do, I'm not gonna film the stuff on stream just because I won't be able to lock in as well. However, I will do something similar to the secret streams where I'll just have the camera under the table and I'll be editing while ignoring you guys. So it'll be like a secret stream, but it's just because I'm editing, so I can't really fucking focus on chat. But you can still distract me while I'm editing. That's what I'm thinking. That's my plan. That's my quick pace panic plan. I feel like I should do a bunny or something as the casual Valentine's Day thing, because I can just throw the bunny hat on, do some cute little bunny makeup, and make it like a pink outfit ballet bunny. No, because then I want to put the shoes on. I can't put the fucking shoes on. On a complete actual tangent though, I really want those fucking Balenciaga ballet tennis shoes. They're fucking sold out in my size. Ah! They're sold out in my size. See, I was torn between that and then the Louis Vuitton, like, heel ones. I really like the heel ones, but they're twice or 3 times the price of the Balenciaga ones. The Balenciaga ones are only $500, whereas the Louis Vuittons are like 14, I think, depending. There are some cute flats though as well, which are only like 1,000 or something like that. Only the Balenciaga ones are still cheaper. Yeah, the Puma collab ones. I just like them, I think, because I think I like the Balenciaga ones more for the reason of A, they're actually gonna be comfortable, because I know Louis Vuittons are not comfortable. Actual point shoes are more comfortable than that. So they're gonna be actually comfortable. They're gonna be actually wearable. They come in blue. They come in blue. Also, their pink is a nicer pink. It's like a better ballet blush pink than the Louis Vuitton ones. It's leaning like too nude for me for some reason. Yeah, the heels are Louis Vuitton, but they also have a version that's flats. But like the powder blue one is so cute. I do really like the red Louis Vuitton heels though. Those are cute as fuck. But also, I'm like, I just have actual point shoes. I have actual point shoes. And like, they look too much like actual point shoes. On a complete other tangent though, there's new Adidas ones that were released. They have like a ballet style flat. I think it's Adidas. Anyway, they have one that's like a ballet one, and they just released a lace collection, but it was a like limited time collection in, I think, Thailand, and I am they sold out immediately. But like, they're so fucking cute and I need them. I want those ones more than any of the other ones. And those are the hardest to get. But they're so fucking cute. There's so, hold on. I saved the post. I know that I saved the post. I'll find it. Hold up. Yes. Ugh! No, they're Puma. They're bitch. Do you see that? No, wait, hold on. Let me show you on this one. It's better on here. Do you see those? Do you fucking see those? Oh my god! I need them! They're so cute. They're like the same color as my hair with white lace. And they're so fucking cute and they have little bows. It's fucked up. They also have like a other version, like, look at them. I need. Like, I really like the ones that are like a cross between a tennis shoe and a ballet shoe. Like, that's peak. Because, like, I really like the Louboutin ones. Especially the heel. But I want more of a crossover. Like, I want it to be like a wearable ballet shoe. Whereas the Louboutin ones are not wearable. They're very pretty and good for a photo shoot, but not wearable. Also, the one thing I did notice is, like, I wish they had made, like, it's not even, like, the shank, but, like, it's too long on the point, the heels, the toe. It's, like, it's too long. It doesn't, it's too long. It's too long. And the ribbons are just, oh god, everyone's gonna hurt themselves. I don't even know. I don't even fucking know. Oh god. Okay, let me get that. We have that. Yeah. Okay, so this is what I was thinking would be a thing in the future for the next private streams. For the private streams, this was a thing that I was thinking would be good. So, definitely that. I know. Dude, okay, also, I have a question. Why is every single company releasing ballet-inspired shit right now? Why is every single place releasing ballet-inspired shit? I'm suspicious. Like, that's interesting. That's interesting. Why is that? Right? I'm just confused because it's like, where is this coming from? Like, ballerinas have low-key dressed the same for the last 50 years. Like, what? Why are you guys just now figuring out? I'm so confused. It doesn't make sense. Like, why is it? It's like when people were on like a Pilates kick. But like, my question is like, I don't. So the thing about the ballet aesthetic, I feel like you kind of have to earn it. Otherwise, you just look foolish. Because why are you dressed like that? Like, why? Girl, you can't even lift your leg 90 degrees. Let's calm down. You don't need to be dressed in ballet warm-ups. That's confusing. Why, like... Like, right, why do they have the trash bag pants? I don't even have the trash bag pants. They are really good at warming you up, though. I just fucking hate storing them. They don't fold well. But, like, on one hand, I'm like, I love that for the ballerinas, that everyone's making stuff for them. But also, you just know the most annoying fucking bitches are gonna be wearing that. Like, oh my god, I'm like a ballerina. No, you're not. No, you're fucking not. Stop. Ugh. It was like when the Ice Princess movie came out. and everyone started LARPing as ice skaters. I can do a triple axel. No, you can't. We're in 5th grade. Calm down. No, you can't. Like, oh my god. It's the same to me as when people wear, like, football jerseys, and you can tell they've never played a goddamn sport in their life. And that's their normal clothing that they wear. Like, okay, with your beer belly. Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. Big sports player there. Yeah, okay. Whatever you say, 50-year-old man. Whatever you say. Like, it's one thing if you genuinely actually did that sport or currently do that sport. It's the same as people who wear, like, tennis, like, actual tennis gear, and they don't play tennis. Or, like, actual golf clothing, and you don't golf. Why are you dressed like that? What is happening? It's confusing. Like, that's not a thing, but... Anyway. Tangent over. Well, the thing is, if you're wearing it to a sporting event, or you're, like, watching the game and you're wearing, like, the merch to support the team, that's fine. That makes sense. It's when that's your normal clothing. Like, what? It's confusing. Yeah, running shoes is a little different because that has uses outside of just, like, being a running shoe. Not that these other things don't have uses, but that's, like, has a general use outside of it. Like, it's not like you're just wearing a polo shirt, for example. It's that you're fully dressed like you're about to go golfing. Like, it's the fact that you're, like, wearing trash bag pants. It's the fact that you're, like, wearing a leotard and skirt wrap with tights underneath it and leg warmers to go to the grocery store. And you've never done a dance class in your life. What are we doing? Like, are you not embarrassed? Don't you understand that someone would come up to you and be like, oh, what company do you dance for? Because you're clearly a ballerina, right? Like, they're, like... like, you're not gonna walk around in a cheery uniform. Like, that would be weird. Because wearing merch... So there's a difference between wearing merch for a team and wearing a jersey for a team. If you, on average, are wearing, like, team merch because you're just a big fan, that isn't what I'm talking about. I'm specifically meaning people who wear, like, an actual football jersey, like an actual jersey as their daily clothing. And they have never played any sports. They've never played football. They just like football. Why are you wearing the jersey? The jersey has a specific intended purpose, and that is for it to be breathable because you're exercising. Just wearing it in general is goofy. Like, I don't understand. To be fair, Nora's actually done ballet. But, like, it would be like in your free time, you're wearing, like, a gymnastics leotard and warm-ups. Like, a gymnast absolutely would wear that in their free time. It doesn't make sense if you're not doing it. Wearing supporting merch of that gymnast, that is normal people clothing. That makes sense. Like, it's just that you're like, it'd be like if you're wearing like driving gloves and you're not like driving NASCAR. It's just goofy. Like, you can obviously do it, no one's stopping you. I'm just gonna laugh at you because you look ridiculous. Like, you know, like, you're not gonna be wearing like fucking baseball uniform to just chill out. That's like goofy as hell. It's like, what? Why? It doesn't make sense. But a lot of like girly sports are undervalued, therefore it isn't seen like that. Like, you're not gonna wear like football pants and a jersey, like full padding and shit. Like, you can, I guess, but it looks like a costume. Okay. Okay. Cherry sheep. We'll probably go for like a 15-minute video. Make it a short one. Fucking hell. Well, it'd be like if you're wearing fucking cleats as normal shoes, you know? Like, that would be weird. Yeah. No, you're not allowed to wear costumes to Disneyland unless it's a special occasion. You will get kicked out. Yeah, that's why. It's because they don't want someone to be wearing a costume, kids get confused, and or they're potentially like passing themselves off as a cast member. So many legal problems. Like, it actually makes sense. It makes sense. Like, yeah. But there are special occasions where you can do that. It can't be like an actual mascot outfit. That's like the one rule. You can't like have like an old like Disney mascot costume and wear that. Like, that would still be banned. But you can fully dress up in costume for like the Halloween event, and I think there's like a few other times that you can, but mostly it's for the Halloween event, which is very fun. But that's why Disney bounding is a thing. Because it's basically wearing a costume without it looking like a costume, so you wear normal clothes that just kind of like resemble the character, but it's still normal clothing. So they can't actually get mad at you. Yeah. Yeah, the undercover cosplay is called Disney bounding. Yeah, exactly, Miss Ron. And like the Halloween event at Disney is after the park closes. They like close the park early that day, and then you have to have a ticket, and then it's like everyone who has a ticket can go in, and there's like trick-or-treating and stuff. It's very fun. There's a maze. But yeah. I heard they were gonna be adding some of the original Star Wars stuff to the park in the new Star Wars area, which would be great, because, like, why is that not already a thing? Wonder how many people are gonna get mad because I'm not actually a virgin. Whatever. Where is the... There we go. Got the actual thing here. All right. Oh, they are interesting. They should have done that from the start, I agree. Wait, that's kind of impressive, Lemon. Yep. 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 I know, right? I know. It's like, why? Oh, I also saw some Steve Madden ballet heels that look pretty cute. Okay. On a, well, nah. Thank you, thank you. But I put a lot of work into my not safe for work content. I very much enjoy it. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but that is where my creativity lies. That's why I enjoy it. I would argue that's still personality content. Okay, that's what I wanted. Should we watch a video? Yeah, it is. Yeah, because I'm streaming for around an hour. Yeah, I have something for us to watch on the next stream, and it is Frankie's Shelf, so yes. Trying to find something under an hour. Bruh. Everything is 2 hours or 20 minutes? What's going on? feel like a lot of people definitely can't still fit in stuff they wore a while ago. Ugh. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Oh, dude, my leg. Oh, okay, perfect. 50 minutes. And about...
If you keep up with...
Shh. Hold on. This'll work. Hi. Hello. Okay. There we go. That's what we're listening to. Let me get it pulled up. It's gonna not be the right size, I'm sure. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, let's get back in the box. There we go. In the box.
With Gabby Hanna and her internet presence, you will know that she became a Christian somewhat recently, and that has become a huge part of both her content and her entire personality, because she can't really do anything in half measures. It's always like that's completely who she is. That's all fine and good. You know, she says that Christianity helped her go down a different path to save herself from what she was doing before. That's great. You know, anything that makes you a better person is good. However, again, if you'll be keeping up with this story, you will remember that back when this first became a thing, when she first became Christian Gabby Hanna rather than just regular Gabby Hanna, she kind of used her newfound faith in order to judge people. For example, she said the thing about, you know, you need to dress modestly so that you don't tempt other people's husbands. I'm sorry, I did not realize other people's husbands were dogs who couldn't control themselves. I think I'm dressed fairly modestly, though, today. Gabby would approve. It's horrifically cold. It's January, but I am dressed modestly, so...
Okay.
Did that one for you, Gabby. Definitely not with the weather. The other thing she did was that apology that we'll all remember, where she said, I'm sorry for everything I ever did, but it just seemed like she was using this as a way to make herself feel better about the things that she had done. She was kind of just saying, well, Jesus forgives me, and
I love when Christians say that.
And I'm sorry to nobody in particular, but also everybody, but I'm not going to name anyone. And I'm not going to give any personal apologies to anybody that I have done wrong to. I'm just going to give a generic apology, and that's that. But she kind of toned it down, I think, at least. Now, maybe that's because she wasn't really online. Maybe it's because she wasn't speaking that she didn't say anything egregious. But I do think she calmed down a little bit, and whenever she would talk about God and Jesus, it's just being like, hey, I'm religious now, this is what I believe.
Figure out the details of that in a sec.
Getting a little bit weird again. One example, and we'll have a quick look at it, is a video that she did on YouTube. I spoke about this before when we were talking about Gabby on Jubilee, where she said that she overcame her fear of flying by realizing that her fear of flying was actually a fear of death, and she was only afraid of death because she was going to go to hell. So now by being a Christian, she is happy to die, so, you know, she dies in a plane crash,
if you were already afraid of death because of hell, you were already a Christian. I don't know how to tell you this.
I feel like maybe, you know, being okay with death is maybe not the best way to get over a fear of flying. But again, if it helps you, that's great. Happy for you. Very happy for you. However, I was actually about to film a completely different video, right? There was something I wanted to talk about days ago, but if you can't tell from my voice, I've been sick. And we all know by now, I say it every time I'm sick, my voice is always the first thing to go. I can actually speak mostly like a normal person today, which is great, so I can record videos. So I was going to record the video I really wanted to record, and then I opened TikTok because I needed to find some stuff for that video. And something in my brain said, what's Gabby Hanna doing these days? I haven't seen her since the Jubilee thing. Let's just have a look while I have the TikTok app open. And I went, and the first thing that came up was a video where she was saying that cancellations are due to demons and not living in tune with Christ. I'm paraphrasing, but those words were used, so like it's a little bit weird.
Fights.
It's kind of crazy, and it kind of it's just some weird stuff that she comes out with in regards to the whole Christianity thing. And I know people get annoyed when I talk about Christianity, right? I'm not against people being religious, right? Believe whatever you believe. Dude, I believe in astrology. I'm hardly one to judge, okay? And when I say believe in astrology, I don't mean like, oh yeah, you know, it's fun to look at, you know, oh, I'm a Cancerian, so therefore I'm a crybaby. No, like I'm fully invested in astrology, right? So I can't judge. But sometimes she says really outlandish things. She kind of puts everything to, well, you know, just rely on Christ and everything will be fine. And it seems like a way to take any responsibility off of yourself. Sorry, I have her TikTok page open right now, and I just kind of looked and she's just like shaking her ass. What is going on? I have her TikTok page open to show you the demonic cancellation thing, but she's just shaking her ass and it's this one in the corner. It was just playing by itself because God forbid TikTok ever don't bombard you with information and movement at all times. But hold on. You can see why this was distracting me. It's the pinned one. I can't listen to whatever the music is, that's why I'm just playing it in the corner. We get to the bit where I looked around. Can we get there so I don't sound like I'm making it up? Yeah. What's happening? Hold on, it got worse. It's not feeling very modest though, is it? It's not really feeling very modest. You got your bra on, you're shaking your... Is this what Christ wants from you guys? I'm sorry, I don't actually care. I just... That's the clip. I don't actually care, it's just... She uses her own rules when they suit her and kind of makes stuff up, and that's what irritates me about this. It's not the Christianity, and when I make these videos people are like, oh, you just hate Christians. No. I hate people using it to get away with stuff, and I feel like she's not even doing it on purpose. It's just being a Christian makes her feel good because it takes any responsibility off of her. And again, I don't hate Gabby, right? I don't hate her either, and I don't hate Christians. I'll show you this video and you'll see what I mean. Now, this video that I'm going to show you, by the way, is her talking to somebody called Brooke Monk, and I did not know who that was. No. So I will show you who that is first, because I actually did know. I just didn't recognize the name, but I've seen her on TikTok a million times. She's one of those people that you will see them on TikTok, you just don't know what they're called. So I will show you her, and you'll know who it is. I'm definitely going to get, like, several comments going, I have no idea who this is, Eva. What are you talking about? Okay, I knew her. Okay. So this is Brooke Monk.
I follow every
you've seen her and you know who she is. She's just a TikToker. She does stuff like this. Cool. So I went to check what controversies she had been in, because based on Gabby Hanna's TikTok, which I will show you, don't worry, it seemed like she'd been in some controversy, and that is why Gabby was making her TikTok. However, it seems like, unless I'm wrong, there's no big controversy. It's just a lot of micro controversies going on. People cheating on each other, people shading each other, Brooke being somewhat tone deaf in some situations, Brooke saying something that offends a certain, like, not even like, I'm not talking racist stuff or homophobic, I'm like her just being like normal and then people getting offended. It just seems like very unimportant stuff. Now, I might have missed something, right? But this is what I found, and that was kind of enough context for me to understand what the hell Gabby is talking about. So now we know, we can watch this video, which she is specifically talking to Brooke Monk. I'm sure you would have seen these kind of videos before.
Videos for Brooke Monk and Brooke Monk only. If you're not Brooke Monk, feel free to continue watching or not. It's totally up to you. Girl, I see, and a lot of us see, the demonic spiritual attack that you're under. We see it. We see it. You know exactly.
So we kind of start off really strong with that one, the demonic spiritual attack. I kind of thought this was just her excuse me, I'm still a little bit sick. I kind of thought this was just her using these words just because that's the kind of language she uses now, that she is an avid churchgoer and Bible reader. But as you will see going forward, she means this. She means it. She actually means demonic attack. It's not just a word choice. So
see what I'm talking about? We see it. I just wanted to give you some advice as someone who has no way to contact you. Actually, fun fact. You're one of those people who have like one of those just, why is this person like always kind of on some type of weird like parallel universe to me? I just found you. When I had first seen you pop up on my For You page, like had just found you. I went to the OC with my friend. I don't think I've ever been to the OC in my life. I went to the OC I live in Pennsylvania now. I went to the OC with my friend. No reason for me to be there. I go to a random parking lot, right? And you get out of the car with your boyfriend and you guys are like going for a run. It was unbelievable. I was just like, how?
Sorry, is she stalking her?
Well, I just found out who this girl is and now she's in this parking lot. Like, do you know what I'm talking about? When there's like just a random person in your life, it's like extremely parasocial, but it's just like, we're on the same wavelength. Here's just another quick example. I had a chainsaw taken to my hair. I was devastated. I've been trying to grow my hair for a long time.
What?
And then you pop up on my For You page, and you had done that thing where you were just
the amount of people that harass Brooke on a regular basis is like fucking insane, considering how unproblematic she fucking is. All she does
also
is make like cute little relationship,
my femininity and my
zero stakes TikToks,
like I can feel
or
cool
outfit
now.
videos.
And then it was a prank, and I was literally so heartbroken. But
Why
the
is
fact
everyone
that
crazy?
it happened literally as I got that haircut, I was just like, I'm on some type of weird spiritual attachment with this girl.
okay.
No, I think it's called stalking, Gabby.
It's a weird
like
thing to
stalking.
say to somebody. Also, I had to look up that Brooke Monk is an adult. I thought she was like 12. Okay, she looks really young. I think that's just her face. She is an adult, but this
Brooke
is a
is, like,
weird
in her
thing
20s.
to say to somebody. However, I have so said it about Gabby, so I can't even judge. This is the problem, and this is why I keep coming back to cover this, because Gabby will do stuff, right? Like, she is clearly having some weird kind of, like, she's putting meaning where there isn't any. She's saying, like, I saw you once, and then also, I got a bad haircut, and then you pretended to have a bad haircut. So clearly,
wearing as many layers as
we're on a spiritual
this is
wavelength,
like a little bit
and,
of a crop
that
top, but
is
I'm
just
wearing
putting stuff where there isn't anything there.
layers so that I
And
can
I
stay
do that
warm
all
and
the
it's
time,
not.
so I can't even judge. I can't
No, that's
even
Christine
judge.
Ballinger. This is
I literally can't. But I can. I recognize it's weird when I do it, so I can at least recognize it's weird that she's doing it. But I don't think there's any kind of spiritual connection there.
Religious
but everything
meltdown
for Gabby
girl.
is very spiritual now. That is just what's happening. So let's continue.
Okay. That said, you don't know me, right? But I see what you're going through. I know what you're going through.
No, you
I
don't.
see it. Ignore it.
Oh my
Ignore
God.
it. Ignore it. Ignore it. Don't bait. Don't bait. Don't look. Don't look. Listen to me. Don't look. Don't watch. Don't think about it. Control your thought.
So you can see why my assumption is there's some major controversy going on. And again, there may still be something bigger going on that I literally could just find no information on, and I was searching for a little while there, okay? But, no, like, yeah, she is somebody who gets hate a lot, right? It's TikTok. People on TikTok are kind of, bit extra. I think that's just because it's still a young platform. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm naive here, but yes, this is very like, you're getting hate, just ignore it. And that is good advice. Ignore it is good advice. Don't bait, also good advice. Seems like it's coming from a place of, history with Gabby, because she's definitely admitted to baiting people before, but that's, you learn from your mistakes, I suppose.
Take that thought captive in the name of Jesus. Take that thought captive. I rebuke it. See ya. See ya. Not even thinking about it. It's gone. And on that note, connect with Jesus. The reason this demonic attack is happening to you is because you are separated from Jesus right now. You love Jesus. You profess Jesus. I know that. But you know in your heart that you're not living the life that Jesus has called you to live right now in this moment. And you will again. You are, right? Like, that's your calling. You're a child of God. You're chosen. There's a light in you. There's your whole life. You are going to be famous. You are going to be influential.
Sorry, I need to stop her there because there's already so much to say about this. My God, can we just go back a few seconds to hear that bit again?
You're not living the life that Jesus has called right now. You love Jesus. You profess Jesus. I know that. But you know in your heart that you're not living the life that Jesus has called you to live right now in this moment. And you will again. You are, right? Like, that's your calling. You're a child of God. You're chosen. There's a light in you. There's your whole life. You are going to be famous. You are going to be influential. Use that voice. Use it. Ignore the...
Okay. So let's address the first part of that, like, absolute whopper of a sentence. I'm hungry. Of a sentence. First of all, she says that she's getting this demonic attack because she's not living in line with Jesus. So problems are happening for her purely because she's not fully aligned with Jesus Christ.
Dude, that sucks.
It's demonic. It's
I
Satan.
hate having
It's the
to
devil
get access to
from the
meds. It's
Bible.
always the most
What?
obnoxious process.
Are we implying here that cancellations are due to not being Christian enough? Is that what we're implying here? Because I just feel like that's not true.
I think I'm gonna save the sheep
have,
video
the
for
facts and
the
the figures
following
right
week of
now
February,
to
not
back
the
that
first
up.
week.
However, neither does she in her claim, so I don't think I
I'll
need
do something
one.
else in the meantime.
She can say cancellations are because of, like, demons and not being Christian
wanna put
enough,
more
then
effort
I
into
can
this.
definitely say no and not give you a reason as to why. I don't think so, but I think if you
So I
agree
think
with
the
me on this one, you just kind of
maybe.
understand where my brain is at with this one. It's like, slow down there. You get cancelled because of, external factors. And there's so much that you can break down here into that. I know this is not what she's saying. But it does lead into that question that people always ask is like, okay, well, if being in line with Christ and what he wants for you in your life is going to stop these demonic attacks for this one person, why are there people who are like super duper Christian and are going to church every day and praying and living a godly life and doing everything that Christ apparently wants for them? I don't know how he tells you that, but the Christians will tell you how he tells you that. That's not my domain. Okay? Doing all of that, like, and still horrible stuff is happening to them. It's kind of like, why, basically. And she even said, sorry, I just realized I paused her on the most ridiculous clip. I did not do that on purpose. I'm sorry, Gabby. I'm sorry I've made you look insane. But the other thing is she says about Brooke, you're chosen by God. So are we saying that God picks and chooses, or even Jesus picks and chooses their favorite people?
Yes.
So everyone else can go fuck themselves? Is that what's happening? That doesn't sound very Christian.
A lot of Christians genuinely believe that.
It's very strange. This neo-Christianity is very odd to me personally. These evangelicals, they say things that just don't quite make sense. It's like, okay, so God is just going to pick his favorite people. And in that case, does Gabby think she's one of God's favorite people? Like, she is specifically chosen by God? Because if she does believe that, that kind of lines up with things that we know about Gabby, doesn't it? That kind of lines up with her behavior in the past of thinking she is the greatest and can do no wrong. I know that's not exactly what she said, right? But she did say you were chosen by God. So that would imply that some people are just not chosen by God. And while sucks to be you, I guess you're going to hell. May you have a fear of flying forever. What are we talking about? And thirdly, you said you don't know this girl. Who are you to be saying to her, you're not living in line with Christ? Even though you say you love Jesus, you literally don't know anything about her and her life. You do not know this person. As somebody who has been an influencer for like 1 billion years at this point and has been cancelled and has people talking about them all the time, you should know by now that people online don't actually know you and your real life. Especially somebody like Brooke Monk, who is just like doing generic kind of TikTok videos. Obviously there's sometimes more, but it's like very snapshot kind of information that you're getting about this person's life. So who the hell are you, Gabby Hanna, to be going to this girl? You're not living in line with Christ, and that's why you're getting in trouble online. So maybe you should be a better Christian. And the thing is, she is saying this with kindness and with love, but it's like,
okay, I think
every time
that's
she
the plan.
finds some new personality, she always has to be like the most knowledgeable, the best, and the most condescending. And this is just an example of this. Like, I would have nothing to talk about here, and I wouldn't be talking about Gabby if she was just a Christian, right? She was just being a Christian now and was talking about the Bible. I wouldn't give a single shit, right? Go be a Christian, happy for you, babe. But this is the problem. She's so condescending with it. She so tries to put it on other people and other people's lives. And yes, Brooke Monk has like Jesus in her bio, so she is apparently a Christian. But you still don't know this person, and it is not anything to do with you to tell her you are not living in line with Christ. It's weird, right? Like, it just feels like the start of a cult. Oh my god, imagine if Gabby Hanna started a cult. That would actually be iconic.
And then let's plan out what we're doing next week, and I'm just gonna make really just, like, basic for fun.
Why
videos.
Not? Why not believe in something? Yeah, I don't. Well, like, it would be a Christian cult, but I'm sure those exist.
I know, right?
I don't
Isn't
really
that
know,
crazy?
to be honest with you. Would you join Gabby Hanna's cult? I would.
The attack, because right now what literally Satan is seeing is, I'm gonna get under her skin. I'm gonna get under her skin. It's gonna drive her nuts. There's gonna be no justice. It's gonna drive her.
What?
Ignore it. Ignore it.
You heard this here first, folks.
Okay,
she is being
week.
Personally attacked by Satan.
25th through the 31st.
Anytime bad stuff happens to you, it's not anything to do with the world. It's definitely Satan. Definitely Satan. It's not... I've told you guys before, right? I've read the Bible. I know a decent amount about it, and I could go into, like, all the contradictions here. I'm not going to, because people just get irritated with me when I do that, so I won't. But I will say... Oops. I just don't think you can put everything to Satan. And then if we bring it back again to the people who are living this godly life and doing everything that God wants them to do, and they're praying every day and all of that, but still terrible things are happening to them, is that just Satan? Because they're not being godly enough? It makes no sense. Why are Satan and God picking favorites? I know they're well, no. Satan's not omnipresent. God's omnipresent.
What if we do, like, just
Satan's
a little...
a bit of I won't talk about the Bible. Okay, I was going to go on a rant. I was going to say Satan's a bit of an iffy one because there isn't really a Satan in the Bible, but I
feel like that's an easy one.
Day. Should I make it just a Bible channel?
Gives us a lot of freedom to work with
That would actually be really fun. I would love to do that. I do love talking about this stuff. Don't know why I didn't grow up religious at all, but my mother did study theology, and I went to religious schools and had to take religious classes. I went to Catholic school. So, you know, there's that.
Let God do the work. Focus
Not exactly
on your mission,
Lucy, but like
and
similar.
Get back on your mission. Ask Jesus, you know what, God? I haven't faced you in a while about this. Tell me what to do.
Because that's when I can kind of like put on an outfit, be like,
your next plan? What is your next step for me? Make my ways
and then just like kind of
your
go with
ways.
it.
Number my steps. Submit your ways to the Lord and allow Him to make straight your path. And
see what I mean about, like, it's a really nice way to remove any kind of responsibility from your own life away from yourself.
Oh no, 30 minutes.
Like,
we have
do
30
free
minutes.
Will. That's kind of like
all right,
a big
let's do
part
this
of all
quickly.
of this, right? We do have free will, and yes, you need to take into account good morals and stuff. But like, it's really just going, just do whatever this dude tells you to do, and then it's all fine. It just feels weird to me. I know that's, you know, the whole Christian thing, but it feels weird to me. But again, to me, it feels like she's just telling her, you're not Christian enough. You are not following God's path, even though you don't know her. Maybe she has prayed. Maybe she personally herself asked God, what should I do? God said, make TikToks with paint on your hands. Maybe he said that. You don't know. And this is, again, her judging people. She's judging this person's life but using this Christian shield to be like, I'm not judging.
We're gonna go with a pink.
I'm just here, you know, talking
Pink
about
theme.
God, but it is judging. It's just judging under another name. And if you're gonna judge somebody, just admit it. Like, just admit it. Like, I'm judging her for judging. I am doing that currently, in this current moment. And I'm admitting that. I'm not using a shield of Christianity to do it. You don't know this girl. It's a very weird thing to be doing, to be going, you're not living in line with Christ. I know that.
Yeah, it's
You
super
try
weird.
talking to Jesus about it, girl. Have you tried that?
And all you do, whether you eat or you drink, do it all for the
Okay.
glory of God. You have Jesus in your bio. It is never left. Praise God. Every once in a while I go check, did she change it? I actually just got served a video of you from when you were
Well,
like...
I'm just gonna pause it there. Eat and drink for God? I want her to expand on this. I feel like you're supposed to eat and drink to fuel your body, but I guess if your body is only to do God's work, feels very drone. Feels very. Feels
Actually,
strange. Is there no joy in being alive? Can you not just eat for joy? I love food.
No, let's do
Clearly.
it. I'm breaking it up into 2
I
days.
love
Yeah.
food. I love eating. It's joyful. Is that not good enough? I don't know.
a child, like you were so young, and somebody was asking about your virginity.
Ew.
Gross. Gross.
Agree with her there.
Like looking at this girl, I think you had braces. I'm watching this video and I'm like, why is this little girl with her braces being told she has to basically come on and defend her virginity? And that she's waiting for marriage, she's waiting for Christ. And I was like, wait, this young girl, so brave in this culture, coming out here and saying, I'm waiting till marriage. That was your conviction. That's what was put in your heart. What a brave little girl. I saw...
Okay, see, now we're getting into some very weird territory, because firstly, why do you care about that? And I'm not, like, saying in a weird way, like she's being a creep. I'm just saying, like, that's also not your business, even if she's saying the thing that you agree with. That's also not your business. And secondly, isn't
It's just
it very
weird.
normal in America? I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that it is. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I hear a lot of people saying they're like waiting for marriage, especially now with this Christian resurgence that's happening. I don't know why we gotta pretend like in this society you can't say stuff like
It's
that.
really
anymore.
obvious
Yeah, you
that
can.
she
Remember
doesn't
the
ever
Jonas
actually
Brothers?
watch any of Brooke's content because
And that
it's
was
like
at the height
really
of hedonism,
obvious.
So, you know, you can say stuff like that.
all that, and I was just like, I wonder if she still has Jesus forever in her Bible. She does. I pray she's still following Jesus's path. And that
It's really
the
obvious
enemy
that she
has no
just
open doors.
is kind
Satan
of
has no open doors.
reserved
with
about
Brooke
sex.
Monk.
Not that
Not a
she's doing it
single
because of
open
like
door, not a
because
single sin that
Christianity.
you're not repenting from. Not a single
She just
thing where
seems
you're
like
living and you're just like, no.
She wants her
clear it
relationship
out
to not
and
be about
ignore
that.
The
Therefore,
Bible
she's
says,
waiting till marriage.
Reject the devil.
I don't think
Resist
she's doing
the
it for a
devil and he
religious
will
reason.
flee.
She doesn't ever talk about religion.
Resist sin. Resist temptation. Resist evil.
That's
Resist
so weird.
these demonic attacks. Resist the desire.
Yeah, no, like it
to
totally
engage.
is healthy. Like
Resist the desire.
personally,
to
I can't wait
inflict
that long. That would.
Any type of like revenge
But
or
like,
vengeance.
she's literally a virgin. It
And I'm
makes
proud of
sense
you.
she
I
would
saw
want
this
to wait
interview.
and keep it special.
Is the implication here, if you resist
If she
sin
has that
and you
option,
resist,
why would she
you know,
not?
doing things that aren't in line with God,
Like,
that then all the bad
it seems
will
like
go
her and her
away in your
boyfriend have
life,
like a
because
pretty
that
healthy
also just doesn't feel
relationship
true.
anyway. So I don't think,
That's just like,
I
and
don't
again,
think that that's
I've said it, I'm not a Christian, right? But
really, like, a
even from a
huge
Christian perspective,
part of their
that
relationship.
doesn't
It
feel
doesn't seem like it
true.
at all.
Isn't it just a fact?
It seems
of
like
life
he's
there's
just
gonna be
obsessed with her.
hardship?
Period.
That's just a, like,
So,
no matter how great and godly you are, there's gonna be
I don't think he
hardship.
needs
That's just
that.
a part of
Like,
living. It's not because Satan. This is so
Like-
ridiculous. And again, it's just it gives me this
They
insight
seem-
into
they
her
seem
mind,
like
and this is why
they
this
have
is
a
so
super healthy
interesting for me, guys. And
relationship.
this is why I wanted to talk about this, because it gives me this incest.
like they constantly like prank their audience, literally
It gives me
just by
this-
like
Oh my god, my brain has shut down.
pretending to break up.
What the hell?
Because that would be
I can't
a
remember
huge
where.
prank
Insight,
if they
thank
broke
you.
up.
Again, guys.
Because they're
I'm
that good of a couple.
Still sick. I'm still not feeling well.
Like,
Insight into her mind of like what she's thinking here, the
It's
way
silly.
that she is going about her
Ugh.
Christianity. And if she really sees it this way, if she believes it fully, that like all the bad stuff, for example, being cancelled, having people be angry at you online,
like the only drama
like that,
she ever gets in is when people like
right? That
are
kind
copying
of
her
stuff, cancellations,
content,
right? We're just going to call it broadly a cancellation,
or people like accuse her of photoshopping her pictures because she's just really pretty.
You're sinning,
like.
It's not
like even if she does Photoshop them, like, we literally see her on video constantly, and has
kind of the right
been on videos thought,
but it's removing
before you could do like those AI filters and shit.
Again,
so like we know
like,
what she looks like.
Okay, sinning. Sure,
you
were being.
I think we're good.
Kind of horrible a lot of the time online, and you were rightly called out for it.
I think a lot of it just stems from people are jealous.
But she's changed it to I was sinning, therefore Satan came to rock up my life. Like, no. So
that's like a thing that a lot of guys do now, right? To like prove how good of a boyfriend they are, is like
consequences
track their girlfriends. That's like a thing. I don't know. Straight people are really weird.
Satan caused consequences.
I'm never gonna.
It's then adding this extra level of like a shield from responsibility for these things. It's like, well, it's not about like the people that I hurt. It's not about the bad things I did. It's just about like what Jesus wants for me. And all of the people who were calling me out, they weren't right in doing that. That was just Satan trying to get under my skin and make my life really difficult. That is why I had to talk about this, because it is just such a good case study into the mind, into the place that is Gabby Hanna's mind. And sometimes it's a hard one to wrap your head around, but other times it just kind of shows itself so blatantly. And I'm going to say it again because people are going to be like, you're just hating on Christians. No. If she was just being a Christian, why would I care? Why would I possibly care about somebody being a Christian? What I care about is using that as a shield for criticism, as a way to just remove responsibility for yourself without actually doing the work removed from God. Like, you also have to work on yourself. It's not just about like this connection that you have with God and doing what he wants you to do. You also have to work on like, well, if I wasn't religious, would I be a good person? Because you got to be a good person outside of that. Otherwise, you're not a good person.
Let's do a music video with it. That'll be easy enough.
I don't know. I had to say it. I'm sorry. I was trying to hold my tongue the whole time, but it was feeling very sub-dom, kind of weird relationship eating. Drink for Christ.
I need to post the fucking update video.
I'm sorry.
Now that I have my computer back, I'll be able to.
Can't be mad at me because I apologized, okay? I was trying so hard not to say it the whole time.
Where somebody asked you about something and you were just like, the most kind, respectful, loving, Christ-like answer. Girl, you are a voice for this generation. You are a voice for these people, our people. Like, you are the voice. You are the it girl. You have so many blessings that are only given from God. Like, only people can only wish that they were born with your body, the way you look, the way you're able to do your makeup, the way you're able to get people to look at you and pay attention.
Gabby.
No matter what.
And that was only given from God because everyone else as established can go fuck themselves. He just picks favorites in Gabby Hanna's version of events.
People are paying attention, and I want you to remember that no matter what you're doing, people are paying attention and they're copying you. They're copying you.
Okay.
Think about that. They're copying you.
So does Gabby want this Brooke Monk girl to be a Christian influencer? Is that what she wants from her? Because that's what it sounds like she wants. Like, you're not living in line with Christ. People are watching you. You've got so many blessings. God gave you that. You're chosen by God. So is the message here, you need to be talking more about God on social media. Otherwise, people are going to keep hating on you and Satan's going to get you. Is that the implication here? Because I don't think we need everybody to be a Christian influencer. I don't even know if Christianity is okay with influencers. I'm not sure. Probably is. You know what? Jesus was the first influencer. It's all good.
Jesus was the first influencer.
He's cool with it.
What do you want your copycats to do, Brooke Monk?
The rarest souls walk the hardest roads.
God.
This is a beautiful example of when evil collapses.
It just auto-plays on the desktop. Dear God.
Lol.
I actually did skim through this video as well, and she kind of rambles a lot, but she also talks about like being happy to be married and stuff, and that she loves her husband. That's nice. So therefore, I'm not going to speak about it. to talk about there. But it's just weird, right? It's a very strange TikTok. And I think you guys see what I mean about it. It's very judgmental, but in a way that's pretending not to be judgmental. It's also very, you know, you got to do everything for God, and you can remove all responsibility from yourself. As long as you do everything for God, Satan won't come near you. Everything is good. Strange. But I do have a situation that she spoke about on TikTok that I actually want to defend her for. I'm going to come to Gabby Hanna's defense. See, I don't just disagree with her about things. This here, right? This is a TikTok. We're not going to watch the whole thing because there's just simply no need to. She talks about this dream that she had that she feels like was a message from God. It had her grandmother in it. It felt very important to her. Cool. Cool. But she at one point puts up this text on screen when she's talking about this. She's getting very emotional talking about this dream because it has her grandmother who passed, and I'm very sorry for you, Gabby, genuinely. But it says, I recently was kicked out of a church and told I was clinically insane by a pastor who doesn't believe in divine communication and spiritual gifting. So I know this part of the dream was very intentional to remind me that my gift to receive openly from the Holy Spirit is real. This message from the Lord is real, and to not allow godless men to gaslight me in the name of Jesus. And I'm going to defend her in this case because, yeah, like, if you're not a Christian and you don't believe in this stuff, it does sound a bit crazy, right? But this person's supposed to be a pastor. This person is supposed to be, like, believing in Christ and his divine bloody blues. Very,
definitely plan the rest of
professional words that I'm using here. And, you know, God is omnipresent, according to the Bible. He's all-powerful, all-knowing. Why could he not come to you in a dream? If you are a pastor, a man of God, and you believe God is all-powerful, why could God not come to you in a dream? This is irritating me. You can't just pick and choose the rules. If God is all-present and all-knowing and all-powerful and can do whatever the hell he wants, he could absolutely, definitely, in my view, come to you in a dream by your own rules. So, yeah, I'm gonna say Gabby is right. However, I do have to question what else she said, because I know I said I'm defending her. I am. I'm still on her side in this story. I'm not saying I agree with her, but I'm saying I'm on her side against this pastor, this random pastor. But I do have to question, because we only have her side of the story here, what she said and how she behaves in church for him to call her clinically insane. I do wonder. She said story time coming, so, like, great. But, again, according to your own rules, God should be able to talk to you in your dreams. He should be able to talk to you from your shit in the toilet.
Oh my God,
if he
yeah,
wants
chasing
to,
Amy.
because he's God, baby. He can do whatever he wants. So yeah, I'm on her side.
The way so many people miss the point of that movie.
Leave her alone, Pastor Dick. And just to let you know, after this part, after talking about the dream, she talks about her interpretation of what it means, and she goes on about, like, how she had to deal with the grief of basically her cancellation, or as she calls it, fumbling the bag, which I actually think is far more accurate than cancellation. So let's say her fumbling the bag, and how that was difficult, and her having lived with sin, and also her fear of death, and how God is just letting her know it's all chill, don't worry about dying, you get to the sky place eventually.
Next
Maybe
week we're doing
I don't know, look
for
after yourself,
YouTube.
don't die. Please. That would be great if you didn't do that. But I just wanted to show this because mostly I just found it interesting that this... See, I am consistent. As long as you stick to the rules of your own religion, cool. You can't be picking and choosing them and making them up. God should be able to talk to you in your dreams. That is my message for the day. Let me know if I should make a Bible channel. Would love to, but I'm not doing that. One thing I think that is interesting though is that now she's been pretty active on TikTok again, and she, you know, talks about God pretty much exclusively, but also she's doing this thing now where it wasn't just her talking to Brooke Monk, she also has her talking to Northwest Kardashian, who I believe is like 14. What? So that's kind
so
of
fucking
odd.
weird.
She also has another one where she's talking to Tara Lynn, actually, which she just posted, like, as I was recording this. I saw it already, but I mean, I saw that she posted. So let's have a quick look and see what it is.
This video is for Tara's World and Tara's World. Only if you're not Tara's World, feel free to continue watching.
Not
and
the
Tara, if
tank
this is
top
you
drama.
watching, please watch. I'm not going to be mean to you. Listen.
So, just for context here, Tara Lynn is this person who, you would know her if you ever saw the whole controversy with the bird girl. I so don't want to get into it. I don't like it. I don't want to get into it. She's a TikToker anyway. And she was also on the Jubilee episode with Gabby Hanna. That is going to be relevant here. So if you haven't seen the Jubilee episode, you can watch it. Or, shameless plug, I have a video of me reacting to it on my Patreon because I tried to upload it here and they kept copyright claiming it no matter what I did or what changes I made to it. So they don't believe in fair use, I guess. It's on my Patreon. You can get 20% off my Patreon for the rest of the month using code 20OFF. We got loads of content there. Anyway, back to what Gabby has to say.
I want you to hear this. We've met in person, chill vibes. I really liked you. I thought you were very sweet. So, listen. So I hadn't heard of you before we met at Jubilee, right? I was so afraid to go to the Jubilee thing because I was like, okay, I've been asked to be a part of this thing. Do all influencers look alike? Who's gonna be there? What are they gonna ask? Is this some type of trap? Am I gonna feel hit? Like, who's gonna be there, right? And then I get there later than everyone and I walk out and I see you guys all lined up and I'm like, I don't recognize pretty much any of these people. We're all on a fresh slate. As far as like I was concerned, like fresh slate, let's all get to know each other. My opinion and impression of you was she's sweet, she's articulate, she's honest. And then after we got to talk and I went home, I was like curious about everybody that I'd met. So this was my first exposure to you on the internet, was I met you at Jubilee and I was like, I'm interested. So I went and I was like searching up and I was watching some of your vlogs first and foremost. And then I went to your TikTok and I was just like, this girl has insane discipline. Insane. Like, it is so hard for me to like get up out of bed because we both don't have to go to a regular job. Thank, literally praise the Lord. We are so privileged that we don't have to go to a regular job. Nobody,
I mean, yeah.
Nobody gets that.
It's pretty great.
Right? How are you so disciplined? How are you waking up early just cause to go to the gym? How? Like, you're working hard. You are focused on your business. Like, you are actually trying to expand yourself and be consistent. Like, I see it. I see your work ethic. I see your discipline. I see the natural gifting that you have. I see your beauty. I see this enigmatic charm that people can't explain it. You can't explain it, but you just have it. You just have it. People are interested. There are very, very few people.
I do wonder if she's trying to imply here that you have this charm.
Key and it popped up.
God did that.
The finder.
I mean, she probably believes that because she said God gives you everything that you are, right?
It's going. No, I banned the drone strikes at the beginning of chat.
In my whole life that I've like thought about enough to go and type in, I want to see what are they posting today. You are that's you. It's like, why am I that person that people just want to look up and watch? Literally, you're that person. Stream. For me, like
11.
I'm like, what is she doing? I'm interested, right? So
can't say I've ever
normally
been
we
interested
end at
in Tara Lynn. I'm not saying that
today
like,
we
to
are
be shady.
ending.
I'm just not. I'm just not. So, but obviously a lot of people are. She's got a lot of followers.
Now-ish.
This is how I feel about you, right? That's what I feel about you. That's who I think you are. That's what I see in you. I see the talent, tenacity.
We might not be able to finish the
beauty,
video.
Hard work.
Okay, well, let me finish writing this down, and then I have to fucking swap streams over.
Here's where I wish I could just like hug you and shake you. From somebody who's been there.
Okay.
Babe.
What are we doing for stream for Tuesday next week?
Listen to me.
Or for...
Stop doing the stuff that is hurting your soul for the sake of making money. I know how hard that is to hear or even understand if you weren't... I'm not saying anything about the way you were raised. I literally have
game stream.
Zero information on how you were raised, what you were raised
I found a new game
like,
that we could play,
what
actually.
Trauma you might have been through. Like, I genuinely have no idea. It seems like you have a really good relationship with your parents. That's amazing. Like, to have that type of like friendship with your parents is amazing. But the life that you're leading and living is not making you happy.
I so thought she was going to say, is not in line with Christ.
Not. You confess it almost every day. I was crying all day. So this thing is how I'm on the verge of a mental breakdown. I'm spiraling. Like, you're saying it all the time.
Okay,
because
be like
your soul is not in alignment
week.
with your purpose.
And then for Twitch,
I think she's using this weird language.
I think I might do it just
because
chatting
Tara
for Twitch.
doesn't
We'll do
have
planning
Jesus
on
in her
Twitch.
bio, right? She can't say for sure this girl's a Christian, so she can't use the same language that she did with Brooke Monk, of you're not living in alignment with Christ, you're not on the right path that God wants for you. So now she's just saying your soul is not in alignment with your purpose, but Gabby believes that your purpose is given to you by God. So that is what she's implying here.
Your heart is not in alignment with what you actually want to be doing. Your brain is not in alignment with truth. You don't like doing OnlyFans. You don't. You can say you want to and that you love it, and you don't.
Do this.
And this is how I know. Because when I met you, and I didn't know who you were at all, and I'm listening to the Jubilee producers ask you questions about yourself, and they're trying to get out of you, what type of content do you make? Like, who are you? Like, explain how people might know you. And it took like a minute, like a few tries, maybe a few different prompts for you to say, okay, I do OnlyFans. I don't usually like to tell people that. Like, you were basically letting it be known to the people in the room. This is something I was trying to avoid saying, but I guess I have to kind of say it. I do OnlyFans. Why are you ashamed? Why do you? I'm an OnlyFans creator, so I do this. Just say it. If you actually feel the way you're saying you feel about doing sex work, about putting your body on the internet, about exposing
Gabby,
yourself,
just
about
because
objectifying
you
yourself,
are all repressed now doesn't mean everybody else is.
Listen, I have to say it. I'm not trying to comfort anybody's
Your
family,
religion
but the fact that your mother
prevents you from doing shit.
Well, to be paused
Not
on there,
anybody
I
else.
just wanted to say that this is weird. This is weird. This is very weird because
very weird.
maybe Tara does hate it, right? Maybe she does hate it and Gabby's really trying to help. But also, maybe she doesn't hate it. Because according to Gabby, Tara Lynn is saying, I do enjoy it, I love it. This is what I want to do. I like doing this content. So it's not really any of your business, is it? To be perfectly honest with you. And also, why are you making a TikTok about this? You were saying you've met her, you know her, you could DM her. You could very easily DM her. You could find an email, you could email her. You could find a contact thing for her and just message her. Like, it's not that hard. You're making this because you want to, like, virtue signal online, I feel like. It's very strange. It's very strange to be doing this. And especially, like, with the Brooke Monk thing, she used the excuse of, as somebody who has no way to contact you, okay, fine, whatever, you're doing that. But here, you do have a way to contact her because you've met her. So why are you making this TikTok, putting her on blast, essentially? Claiming things about her that you can't know because you're not in her mind. And if you truly are worried for her, you would just contact her and be like, hey, do you ask her the question, do you actually enjoy this or do you hate it?
I'm just gonna make
I can't buy that she's genuinely that concerned.
So I don't.
And your father are involved in your sexual exploitation of yourself, that your fiance's family is like cool with you guys just like filming your sex life and like putting it online.
Why would you need your family's permission?
That her parents are involved with it, because okay, I will call that out. That's weird if that's true. What? You can't just drop that and then move on. This is very strange.
Light in that. It's dark. It's dark. And I'm not saying it's your parents' fault. I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm not saying it's your fiance's fault. Like, you're a victim to a culture.
Okay, pausing. We'll finish it on Teddy's stream. Girl. I fucking hate her. Gabby is so annoying. Alright, this is decent enough planning, I think. Yeah. At least for now. It's good enough. It gets us somewhat there. And then we'll plan more. Yeah. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Oh, right. I know. I feel so bad for Bella. It's so dumb she had to apologize. Like, what? No. Okay, so... What happened to me? Nothing. Are you okay? So... Hello. It's okay. I'm gonna quickly swap us over to Teddy's stream here. It'll take me a sec. Oh my god. Dude, I don't have energy for you today, so just literally, it takes 2 seconds to figure this out. Fuck off. Stop crying. Anyway, so I'm gonna swap us over. It's gonna take me a second. We're just gonna work on setting up like overlays or something. That's a rude response. I don't care. I don't owe you kindness. Learn this. Nobody owes you kindness. When you're asking rude, invasive questions, no one owes you kindness. Check yourself. Behave better. Anyway. We're gonna work on overlays for Teddy. So we'll see what happens. We'll try to brainstorm some shit. So yeah. Okay. I will see you guys later. I will be back on Twitch at 5:30. Teddy's stream will end at 4:30. Okay. So see you soon. I will try to swap us over as fast as I can. Bye.